Hi everybody and welcome to the world of Micah and welcome to day one of my trip to Mississippi. Today is going to be a very fun day. I'm excited to be in the northern part of the state. Haven't quite made it down to my family's yet in Jackson, Mississippi. Stopped off in North Mississippi to make a few stops. And something today we're going to be talking about is a little on the spooky side. As promised, delivering some Halloween goodness to you guys during this season because the Halloween season is upon us. It's almost October. I'm very excited. It's the most wonderful time of the year. But today's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be traveling around northern Mississippi, getting some coffee, and just seeing the sights and seeing what we stumble upon. If you're new here, click that subscribe button. It'll keep you updated on my latest video. And if you would like to support my channel, down below in the description box is a link. It'll take you to my Patreon page. Now, let's take a closer look. We're about to take a right onto Nash Road, or as the locals call it, Three-Legged Lady Road. Ooh, this is a little creepy. We just got onto a gravel road. There's a legend out here on Three-Legged Lady Road, or Nash Road. So as the story goes, motorists who want to see the three-legged lady should stop on Nash Road. Obviously you want to do this at night. Turn off your headlights and you honk the horn 3 times. After doing so, the three-legged lady knocks on the roof of the car and then races the driver to the end of the road. That's not all. While she's chasing you down the road, she'll be hitting your car with her body the entire time. There have been some other tales of the mother saying that she is actually looking for her dismembered daughter. In this case, the third leg is the only thing the mother found of her daughter. Seems like we're not the only people out here looking for the phantom lady, the three-legged lady who haunts Nash Road. So this is where the destination said to go according to the website. I'm going to post a link to the website down below in the description box. You guys can read the story I just told you. But this is Nash Road, where supposedly the phantom lady will race you down, hitting your car as she's racing down to the end of this road. You know, growing up and living in Mississippi, there's a ton of folklore, there's a ton of ghost stories. Honestly, it's easy to believe in these things because, as you can see, we're pretty much the only ones out here on this old dirt road. I mean, we saw one car passing by, but it's super quiet out here. I believe if you came out here at night, it'd be a whole different story. You're supposed to put your car in park, turn the lights out, honk 3 times, and then turn your lights back on and start driving. And the haunted lady, the phantom lady, the three-legged lady is supposed to chase you down. Alright, so I'm going to hop back in the car and we're going to test it out in the daytime. Might as well. I want to see if we can hear her beat on the top of the car. Got to honk 3 times. It's kind of like our friend Beetle. Oh, almost said his name. But first, I wanted to show you guys some of these woodsy areas. This kind of looks like some Blair Witch stuff out here. It's deep, but you can definitely see through it. I think that makes it just a little creepier. Honk the horn 3 times. I guess start driving. So what do you guys think about folklore like this? I always love finding out things like this. Although we did not witness the three-legged lady, still makes you feel a little uneasy. In fact, George, the travel dog, has been panting back there since we pulled down on this road. I love a good ghost story, you guys know that. Read up on the three-legged lady. The link down below in the description box will tell you a full story. I'd love to come back out here at night and do this. That'd be something fun to try. You guys have any folklore or ghost stories like this in your hometown? There's a lot of them here in Mississippi. Oh, there's that car again. Every time I look out here in these woods, it looks like the Blair Witch Project. I keep saying that, but that's exactly what this looks like. I'm sure this folklore, this ghost story became even more popular after the Blair Witch. If you're wanting to find that, it's right here off of 82 West near Columbus, Mississippi. Down here on the Main Street area of Columbus. Check that out. Statue of Liberty. This is amazing kind of stuff I like to see. It's embedded into the wall here, the business, these old stores here in Columbus, Mississippi. Stopped off here before. I always like to stop off here, and I've never shown this before. This is the Princess Theater. In fact, my old band actually played here. It's kind of funny. But there's some haunted history to this place. It's a bar, it's a venue now. But this definitely has its share of haunted tales. So this was constructed in 1924, and the theater, before it was a cinema, was for vaudeville acts. It converted into a movie theater. You can see the old marquee here. Still says The Princess right here in the front. And this is where you would probably get your tickets. I'm just guessing right here would probably be a ticket booth. And then at one point it was probably moved to right here. Different groups of paranormal researchers have conducted investigations and discovered some unnerving results, let's just say. Employees of the Princess Theater have seen locked doors open on their own. Like on the inside the door was locked, and then the door just unlocked and opened on its own. Windows have shattered while the employees were here inside the Princess. Now that would scare me to death. No pun intended. People have also heard strange noises, seen orbs. They also say they can hear footsteps inside the Princess Theater. A lot of things have happened inside this old theater. This is underneath the marquee, and this is the front door. It's kind of crazy. That's the bar area right here. Let's see if we can see inside. Oh yeah, it still looks the same. Straight ahead in there is the venue. But this is the Princess, another haunted place here in North Mississippi. With old theaters like this, regardless of the ghost stories and all that kind of stuff, it's always cool to think about people driving down, parking their car, going to see classic films like Gone with the Wind or The Wizard of Oz, or anything like that. All the history that take place inside these old buildings. It's also one of those places that you can legit walk out in the middle of the road. There's traffic from time to time, but it's nothing crazy. And then right off the Main Street area, you have some old houses. I could see someone honestly making up some ghost stories about these these houses. Look at that, how cool that looks. It's like anywhere USA. It's really cool, some of the architecture here on these houses. Not every house looks the same. Oop, speed bump. Look at that house, Abby. That looks amazing. I mean, you could paint that gray and call it the haunted house, like a haunted mansion. This house, the sign out front says it was built in 1849. It's cool. A lot of the houses out here have these little banners, these little signs out front, and it'll tell you the date, you know, the house was built. Like this house right here says the Lincoln Home, 1833. This is the Columbus Fire Station here, but on display, it's like the old fire truck. Look at this. That is amazing. It's a little difficult to see with the glare. Wow. And look at these fire extinguishers. I was looking for a date. This just says Memphis, Tennessee. Old school fire extinguishers. And look at that. It's like the spout of the hose right here. You see there's another one right here. There's no plaque. I love stuff like this. That's why I love this little town. It's just Americana all over the place. And some pretty good ghost stories. So Abby and I stopped off at a place called Dirt Cheap. And on the inside, look what we found. This thing is pretty big, by the way. I'll show you guys a comparison to my hand. Not a normal size Funko. That's not the price we paid. We paid how much, Abby?
$1.50.
$1.50 for Ezra, one of the hitchhiking ghosts. He's going home with us. Welcome to the family, buddy. And with that, I'm gonna call it a day, which means it's time to say goodbye. But if you enjoyed today's adventure, please give me a big thumbs up. Tomorrow, we will be traveling to Jackson, Mississippi. Looking forward to tomorrow's adventure. See you guys then. All my links are down below. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.